Okay, can you see me? Yes, right. Welcome to a video, that just sounds weird. Welcome to this video. So I'm gonna do a huge, well I was kind of thinking of doing it in 2 parts, but basically I've already filmed this Uni Q&A, but the video went corrupt, the files wouldn't work, and I tried to edit it 3 times and none of them would work. So I'm refilming. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna do it in one video and hopefully, pray to God, it works. So I'm just gonna get straight into the Q&A. It's all about uni. There's a couple of questions about my specific uni, but yeah, you can just skip those if you don't go to Lincoln. First question. Guess who's come to ruin my video. Right, the first question is, how did you decide what uni you wanted to go to, and have you always wanted to go to uni? So yes, I always knew that I was going to go to uni. It was just kind of like in my path, I think. I never really thought about any other options. All my family went to uni, so it was just kind of like, not that they would have cared if I didn't go to uni, but it was just kind of like in my path as such, because I just never really thought about anything else. So yeah, I always wanted to go, and the reason I chose my uni, which is Uni of Lincoln, was mainly down to the course. Obviously you have to take other things into account, but the course just really did it for me. When I looked around the campus, everyone was so friendly, like it felt like such a friendly uni. All the lecturers were so lovely, the campus was really friendly, and then yeah, the course was great as well. And on top of that, Lincoln is like a beautiful city. It's not got the like amazing nightlife that like Manchester or somewhere has, which is kind of something I struggled with to start with, but yeah, that's why basically I chose my uni. Okay, so this is a question specifically about Lincoln, which kind of relates to the thing I was just saying. This girl is asking what nightlife in Lincoln is like, because she's wondering how it looks. So when I first started, it was a lot worse than it is now, to be honest. Over the last 2 years it's got so much better, especially last year. I enjoy every night out now. Also, it's about who you go out with, so as you get closer to your friends you'll have better nights out, and there are a lot of events. So there's like Basie events if that's your type of jam, and obviously your normal nightclub events. Freshers is always going to be fun because it's like a new experience. So yeah, it is good. There's not many clubs, there's about 5 or 6, but out of every club there will be one that you like. So my favourite Circle, because it's just like my type of vibe. So yeah, don't worry about that. And yeah, to be honest, it is pretty good nightlife now. It's getting a lot better. They're putting a lot more effort into it as well, which is good. I might be working for one of the event labels, so watch this space. So this is a question I have got asked probably hundreds of times. It's ridiculous how many questions have been asked about it. So it's literally just, where did I stay in first year? So I stayed at Danesgate House. Honestly, they should give me commission for the amount of people that have gone there because of me, because like I have given them a lot of people. So on to more like a general uni question now. Sorry, they're just Lincoln ones. How did you revise English literature at A-level, and how did you revise for it at uni? This girl saying she wants to do it at uni like me. So at A-level I just wrote out the quotes, the revision like 10 million times. And that's literally all I did. Read the books, and write out all the quotes, everything you need to know, make spider diagrams, make it look pretty so it's more like nice to look at. But with regards to uni, so my course, we basically don't do any exams, so there's not much revision involved. So last year I did 1 exam, and the rest was coursework and assessments. So but for that 1 exam, again, I just wrote it out a million thousand times. Literally, it did my actual head in, like I couldn't be arsed. By the end of it I was dying. But yeah, just write it out as many times as you can, because I feel like that is the best way to just get it into your head. So yes, just get a notebook and write your shit down. This one person has said, I don't like parties or clubbing and I don't drink. I'm worried I won't make friends. Literally, do not worry about that at all. The uni is not just all about clubbing and going out and drinking. There's a lot more to do with like societies and stuff. Maybe go to a uni that isn't as revolved around drink. For example, Lincoln is probably one for you if you don't like the night scene, which is not great for me because I love going out. But yeah, Lincoln might be a good one for you as it's not as much of a big nightlife city. So you'll make friends in your halls anyway, that's natural. You'll make friends on your course, you'll make friends if you join societies. There's there's a lot of things you can do that don't involve drinking, so don't worry about that. And if people do end up peer pressuring you into drinking, just say no, that's your choice, it's what you want to do. A lot of the time people will back down as well, and it'll just be banter if they're like, oh, down that drink. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. I would definitely recommend, say, making the effort. Do go out in freshers. It just gives a good impression to your housemates and your flatmates, and it is a really good way to break the ice. But you don't necessarily have to drink a lot, like just have one drink or don't. Get a Red Bull down you so you're a bit hyper. Really random question, it's not about uni, but I screenshot it anyway. Someone's asked me what eyeshadow palette I use. So I always use either the Anastasia palette, but the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette always, or like today, just bronzer and a bit of sparkle. So bronzer is the go-to. I actually love it. Is it difficult making friends, becoming close to people, especially for shy people? Right, okay, so this is quite a good one, I think, because before I went to Uni, I can really relate to this. I was a lot more shy and less confident than I am now, but I still managed to make really close friends. So the people I live with now I'm really close to. Sorry, what's the question? I've got a bit off. Is it difficult making friends, being close to people? No, it's not, because basically you are thrown into it. You have to live with these people, and you'd be surprised how much easier it makes getting close to people when you live with them, because you're around with them, you're around them all the time. You cook with them, you're chilling with them, you watch TV with them, you're going out with them, you'll probably walk to uni with them. It really just throws you right into it, and you don't have much choice but to talk to them. So yeah, you're not necessarily going to get on with everyone, but yes, you will definitely find someone you're close to, whether it's you're living with them, they're in your halls, societies. Uni is just full of people, so you're definitely gonna find someone you get on with. It's absolutely inevitable, you will. Do not worry about that. And uni brings out your confident side also. It really made me so much more confident. Oh, my battery. Where was I? So yeah, uni really did make me so much more confident, and it just naturally brings out the confident side in you. So don't worry about that, because if you are shy, it will help you not to be shy. It's really helped me. And also surround yourself, make sure you choose your friends wisely. Surround yourself with people that bring out the best in you and help you to be more confident. So I know my friends at uni are really outgoing, and they're all just fab, and they make me more like that. And they'll all say that I was like an ice brick when I first met them, but obviously now we're already close, so don't worry about it. It brings out the best side in you anyway. This is a really good question. This girl has asked, does everyone put on weight, or do some, why can't I speak today? Or do some lose weight at uni? And what if you don't like eating lots of takeout or junk food? So I would say, as a general rule, yes, everyone puts on, no, not everyone, quite a lot of people do put on weight at uni. I defo did in my first year, like Jesus Christ, I put on so much, which I've like lost quite a lot of it now, but it's still going, like, still a process. So yeah, I definitely put on weight, and quite a lot of people do in freshers and in first year, because you're just like pushed into this like new like lease of life where you can just buy your own food, and you're drinking so much, and alcohol is so bad for putting on weight. So it's quite common that you do put on weight, but do not worry about it. You can join the gym, and then you'll be fine. As long as you just go a lot, and a lot of times a week, then you'll be okay. And just really watch what you eat, because it's not good to be unhealthy either, and it will kind of send you into a bit of a hole as well, because it's so bad for you mentally and for your confidence. So yeah, quite a lot of people do, but don't worry about it, because you can easily make changes to that. You can lose weight, and also in regards to the junk food thing, it does not matter if you don't like takeaways. Does not matter at all. If you don't want a takeaway, just say, and that is fine. That's the best thing about uni. You're running your own life, you're cooking for yourself, you're getting your own food, so it's your money, it's your life, you can do exactly what you want. If everyone's getting a takeaway, you do not need to get a takeaway. That's just more of a stereotype, that you go to uni and eat takeaways all the time. Yeah, we do have our fair share, but it's not a big deal, honestly. You run your own life. This is a funny one. What is it like being a lightweight at uni? Because I know I am. Okay, so I'd say just be very careful, especially in freshers, because these people aren't your friends yet. you might be speaking to them, you might be on good terms, but they're not actually going to properly look out for you, I don't think, until you get close to them. So just be very wary and very careful about who you're around, and just don't get yourself into such a bad state, because you don't know who's going to look after you and who's not going to look after you. Obviously, uni is the time when you go a bit wild, you have like let your hair down, but just be a little bit careful to start with in freshers, and then obviously when you know who your true friends are, just they're going to look after you no matter what. So I know my friends have looked after me a lot of times when I've been like a state, not been able to walk home, so yes. Just drink what you can drink. There's no pressure to drink a lot of alcohol. Just drink what you can drink, and also you'll find your tolerance goes up so much at uni, like it's ridiculous. I drink so much more now and it's so much more expensive and so annoying and so much worse for me, but that's life. I can literally see a vodka bottle looking at me right now. I sound like an alcoholic. I'm not an alcoholic. Yeah, I'm going out tonight, so it's just there. Anyway, so yeah, don't worry really, just be careful, drink what you want to drink, and just be sensible with it really, but not too sensible. Have some fun. This girl has asked, do you write up your notes properly once you get home from a lecture, or do you use the ones wrote in a lecture? I find my notes during lectures are always so messy, and sometimes I forget what the lecturer is saying. So it depends basically what time period I'm in at uni. So say at the start of the year, start of each semester, I have a lot more time, it's not as stressful. So yeah, last year I tried to write up all my notes when I got home, because it makes you go into your brain like ×2, and also it looks neater because you find in lectures you're like trying to get everything down really quick. So yes, I do try to write them up. Actually no, I try to type them up. Yeah, I type up my notes because it looks neater, and again, yeah, it goes into your heads and it's a lot faster typing than like writing up my notes again. So yeah, I do write them up. I feel that really does help, and I would recommend doing that. It keeps it neat and it makes it go into your head again, and it makes you like look over your notes again, which is obviously what you need to keep doing at uni. There's a lot of hard work involved. So yeah, I would recommend writing up your notes once you get out of a lecture. And usually, to be honest, most unis put up their lecture slides on their like web page or whatever they go by. So Lincoln has this thing called Blackboard, which is where all the kind of like the Lincoln hub is. You get to find everything about Lincoln kind of thing, and all your courses are on there. And they put up their lecture slides on that. So yeah, if you miss stuff, you can go back and look at that and then type it up for yourself, or just read over their slides. One girl has asked me, how do I find English literature? She said she's going to York St John's and wanted to know about the workload. Oh, she put, P.S. you are so stunning, can we be best friends please? Of course we can. English literature. Well, I enjoy it, but I'm not like, oh my god, English literature is amazing. I'm not like exactly passionate about it. So I've tried to opt for a lot more media related modules throughout my course, especially going to third year. I'm doing a lot of media stuff next year, which I'm super excited about, because media is like what I love studying. I loved it at A-level. Whenever we've covered it in, oh sorry, my makeup bag's falling off. Whenever we've covered it in our modules, I've just enjoyed it so much, and it's just what I love doing. I enjoy it, and it really expands your like knowledge of society and the world and theories and all of this. But I just find the workload a lot to get on top of. The reading is just, oh god, it's a lot of work, and I am motivated, but I'm not incredibly motivated as a person to get all the books read. So I do find it quite hard. Just be aware of that. There's a lot of reading, a lot of writing, a lot of essays, a lot of secondary research you have to do. But if you're really passionate about English literature, you will love it. It's very interesting, and you get to read a lot of books that you wouldn't already read. So I do really enjoy it. Like, I don't want to say I don't enjoy it, and everyone who's going to do it, don't worry, it's really interesting and really good. But yeah, I can't say I'm like really passionate about it or anything. I just really wanted to get an English degree because it really kind of like opened up a wide range of jobs for me to do. I was going to do media, but I just would prefer to get an English degree overall, I think. I feel like there's a lot of life skills involved in English, a lot of understanding. So yes, I do find it hard, but I'm still glad I did it. I wouldn't change what I did and what I chose. Also met my best friend at uni on my course, so I would not change it for the world. But yes, just be aware the workload is pretty intense, especially me going to third year. I'm actually shitting myself a little bit because I'm going to have to do my dissertation along with all the other assessments on top of it all at the same time, and that is like boggling my mind a bit because I don't know how I'm going to cope, but it's fine. We will all cross that bridge when it comes, and yes, be excited because it's such a lucky thing to be able to do a degree at uni. One more question to answer. Are the housemates you live with now the same people from your flat as flats in first year, and how did you find that process in general of deciding who to live with? So yeah, they're all the same pretty much. One's joining us this year, but yeah, they're all the same, all my first year mates. It just happens so naturally. So to be honest, you're not going to get on with everyone in your flat. I didn't, not we all didn't. We kind of made our own group chat in the end when we formed our little group and just decided like, oh, let's live together. Just made sense because we were all really close. So that's how, it's an extremely natural process, to be honest, deciding who you're going to live with. So don't worry about that. You just kind of form groups and then you just naturally say to each other, so we live with each other in second year, and then if that goes well, you'll live with each other in third year. So it's a very natural process. It's not a big deal, to be honest. Everyone forms their own groups. I was in a flat of 16, so it was pretty obvious people were going to form groups and not everyone was going to get along. So yeah, that's how we decided. It just really happened naturally. So yes, that is all the questions answered. I might do another one really soon, so if you've got any more questions, leave them down below, and I'll go through my YouTube comments and look for some more questions that I haven't answered in this video. So yeah, leave some more down below. Really hope you're excited to go to uni, or if you're at uni, I hope it's going amazingly well. It's the best time of your life. I wish I could redo first year so much. It was just so fun. Thank you so much for watching. Give us a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. That would really help me out, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!